Hi, welcome back to this session of VI Editor. In this session, we are going to talk about characters from S to Z until end of the characters. So S is for substituting a character, and as usually VI has additional capability for an uppercase and a lowercase. So let's get started with file with that I am working. So let me edit this file. This is the sample file that we have been using. So let's say I want to change or substitute a character. So remember in the previous one we talked about R. R is for replace. If I type R and a 7, it gets replaced with a 7. Right? Now in the case of S, what I'm trying to do is S, which means that the current insert mode changes to, escape mode changes to insert mode. I can start inserting, which means that it is changing or substituting the current character. So what I did, I'm changing this character R. I'm just pressing S, which means that it is substituted with the things that I type until I press escape. Okay, this is S. What is Shift S? Shift S is change the entire line. So change the entire line. This is very similar to CC. CC also has the same thing. Change the entire line. So this is with uppercase S and this is with C. So there are two ways that CC basically. There are two ways that we can do these operations. So just to repeat, S is to substitute a character and Shift S is to change the entire line, and CC is also changing the entire line. So this is S. So we can do C can be used in combination with multi other characters, but S is only either you change the substitute, change the current character or the entire line using S or SS. So next thing is T. So T is very similar to F. F is find a character. So let me show you F. F, and if I press an uppercase K, it is going to find a character K in the forward direction. We learned about it. Let's do how does the T look like. So if I press T with an uppercase K, it goes to a character previous to the one that I am searching for or I am pressing for. So if I type T and I want to look for N, it just goes to a character which is prior to this character that I pressed. So F will do find the correct exact character. T will go to a location which is prior to the character that we pressed. And Shift T, as usual, will traverse back. Let's say if I press Shift T with the G, it goes to S. So G is something where it is traversing back from the current location. Since I press G, it is going to the previous direction, which is S here. So smaller case T with let's say O can go up to do D. Uppercase T with G will come back until S. So this is T. PQRST. U is undo. So if I press U, it just does the last change, undo the last change. You can keep going until you open the file or you are saving a file. If I want to do redo, Control R is for redo. So I think we talked about this in other session also. So undo is just do undo the last change, redo, Control R, U and undo. Now let's assume I am in this line. Let's say it says node. Now I did changes. Let's say I do CW, change word, change the word, but I have not. I did an escape. I come back and then put a tab, put a slash task. This is C comment. Okay, now I put again an escape. I come back here again, do some changes and do this. Okay, so some changes that I've done in between I did press escape. So the moment you press an escape, it is considered as one change. If I do U, it is going to go back and undo the previous change, which is whatever the escape that you did. If you do Control R, it is going to redo. Now I just want to change, get back the entire line to its original form, I press Shift U. Shift U is whatever the changes that you have done in a specific line, completely redo every change in that specific line. Whereas U is just do the previous undo, R is redo. Okay, this is very useful. But if you have moved out of the line, Shift U does not, see, this is the Shift U, which is going to do the complete change. Okay, let's do another example here. So as an example, so this is a line that I am going to touch. As an example of a demo, okay, now I know there was a double A, come back here, delete this, Shift A, go to the end of the line with an append mode. I am showing few things. Okay, now I did press escape. Now there was a change, spelling mistake. Okay, now I did this. So there are a few things that I did when probably you can observe at the bottom of the screen whenever it is an insert mode. It's a change that I'm doing. If I press an escape, it goes off and things like that. So if I do U, it is going to come back to the previous changes. Okay. If I do Shift U, if I do R, Control R, something happened here. Let me take this example again. I am doing an example A demo and I press escape and did this delete. Example of a demo to show Shift U. Okay. Now if I do Shift U, it comes back to the original line as it is. Okay. If I do Control R, it is basically, I mean, if I do undo, it is coming back. So with an undo, you are only looking one change, but if I Shift U, you are able to see the complete line change at one point. So this is basically a Shift U and a U. So U is done, and the next thing is we look at V. V is for visual. Visual means I can visually see the cursor marking. So I'm using a mouse. Let's say, for example, if I'm trying to mark something like this, this is something called a visual marking, which can be done without a mouse in VI. I type V and then I just move around. Let's say I'm using W, I'm using Enter, I'm using many of these characters. So this is visually marked. So what I want to do with this visually marked, I can make use of the other characters. Let's say, for example, Y is for yanking. Yanking is copy this line. I type Y, it said 5 lines yanked. So I go back to this location and paste it. Okay. So this is basically by using a V. So type Shift V, it copies the entire line. Okay. So I say Y, the line is copied. I can say paste it here. Okay. So or you can come back here. Let's assume I want to have a line which is multi-line. See, this line is spread across multiple things. Okay. So if I press Shift V, it copies the entire line. Okay. So now I am doing DD. So the D, that is the entire line, whatever I marked is deleted. Okay. So Shift V copies the entire line. The action that I want to do is delete. Look at this. Just with single D, it is done. Okay. So V is to copy or mark it. I can keep marking until whatever I want. And this is something where I can even press the C to change. Okay, so it does change. Or if I mark these lines, I can press Y to yank. Yank is copy, and I can paste this. So V is visual mode, where from a visually you can see the things are marked, and Shift V is the entire line. Okay, TUV. W I think we know, or W is just word forward, like B word backward. W is word forward, where you can go word by word, and uppercase W is word forward, including non-word letter. Let's say we have something like this. Let's say if I go to this, W will just go with every word. The slash is considered as a non-word character. That's why we are looking at this. And uppercase W will just go to the to a word which is separated by a space. So you can see, look at this. I'm using uppercase W, where you are moving every movement is with one word which is separated by a space. Okay. So this is W. And X is for delete. Delete a single character. Let's say I want to delete this character N. I just press X. Okay, pressing again X. So which means that I can delete character by character. And Shift X is to delete backwards. If you look at, I'm pressing Shift X, it is deleting backwards. X will delete the forward and Shift X will delete the backward. Okay. Now, using this Shift X and X, we can even interchange two characters. Let's say instead of off, if I put F4, I want to interchange these two characters. Okay. One is you can type X and P. X is to delete, P is to paste. Okay, let me repeat this. Instead of E is I press SI. I want to interchange these two characters. So X is to delete, P is to paste. So that's so if I do it very fast, if you can see it is done something like this. It is just reversed. Okay, so swapped. So XP, and we can do very fast. Okay, this is X. And Shift XP is basically, if you are in a position, if you are on I, you can do Shift X and P. It is still the same thing. Shift X is delete backward. X, and next is Y. Y is yank. Yank is copy. YY is copy one line. And let's say I want to copy 3 lines. I say type 3YY. 3 lines are copied. I can go and paste anywhere. And Shift Y is basically copy the entire line. So YY and Shift Y are the same thing. Okay. So X, Y, and the last one is Z. Z is basically does not have anything as of from the within this, but let's look at this. Let me save this file. Redraw the window and then undefined, but basically you can make sure that you want to save file and exit. You are in an escape mode. Shift ZZ will save the file and exit. Let's open this again. So if I have done some changes and I have an escape mode, I did some changes. If I try to quit this, it says, oh sorry, I did a quit with save without saving. Quit, it says no write since. When I press Shift ZZ, it saves the files and exit. It is equivalent to WQ. So Shift ZZ is equivalent to WQ. So Z will redraw the window where, let's say if I'm somewhere in the beginning and I moved my cursor somewhere here. Now if I type Z, it just makes that cursor pointing at the center of the screen. Okay, so these are the number of characters that generally we talk about. I started from A to until Z, so that's why I called it as ABCD of VI or VIM. There are a lot of other commands and mappings that I am going to cover in subsequent videos where you can do a lot of automated things with VI. So with the mapping, with searching patterns and many of those things. Please do watch my next set of videos and then see you there. Okay. Until then, have a